Look at how pretty this is.
There's our little chapel.
Oh, pretty.
Now, just a thought: the wedding that the bride and groom that were just here before you guys just an hour ago has decided they're on a real tight budget, very similar to Courtney, and they have decided to have not as many people at the ceremony, and then invite everybody for the big party afterwards. So what they're going to do is they're going to get married over there. So they kind of have like the water in the background. Everybody's just going to kind of like stand and take a seat. So it's very casual ceremony, and then do the big party with everybody afterwards. So that way they can still have the pavilion, the barn, for the 2,800, but they can do the ceremony in there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's just an idea. Here's the waterfall.
How pretty.
There's the elf village. It's the fire pit area. So there's where a reception could be done, right up there. And so what this couple is going to do that I was telling you about is they're going to do their wedding so that they're kind of, Mom, would you mind standing right there just so that you can kind of visualize? So they'll be standing right there. Here's the fireplace. And then they're seating all along here. I have this bench all along.
Oh, that's really cute.
There, and then you can have people standing up there that's kind of just hanging on the railing, and have 25-30 people at the actual ceremony, and then tell everybody to come for the actual party. You could also have people standing over there on that railing. They'll get a further view, but they could certainly at least hear it. And they could still see you, but just not as well as maybe the people sitting right here front and center. So that's just a thought. The way that you could come in is you could come in over here through this bridge. Or you could come in from these stairs up here.
Oh, neat.
Okay. So, I'm gonna just kind of stand here and pretend I was one of those guests that are watching the ceremony, but here's where the ceremony would be. So it's very close. We can definitely hear. I think this is a great spot to keep it all under one. Because by the time you rent a tent, a porta potty, all that stuff, you're kind of right where you started.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
So here, you have all of the indoors. So this patio area is really nice to have hors d'oeuvres while you guys are getting your pictures taken. The bar is over there, so you can have I know you're not wanting alcohol, but you could do lemonade and sodas and iced tea and that kind of thing. The antique sleigh is used to have your hors d'oeuvres and that sort of thing on.
How pretty.
Yeah, a nice little area that you can have your drinks and, just kind of lean on. Let's go look at the bathrooms. And then we'll look in the reception area. So these bathrooms that I'm going to show you would be the same bathrooms that people would walk to get, if they were to do it at the pond chimney site.
Okay.
I'll let you go ahead and open the door, Mom. There's the bathroom. And it's a really cool sink that everybody gets a kick out of. It's a little wash tub.
How pretty is that?
And everything's clean.
How pretty.
A big handicap bathroom for the bride to get through with her dress.
Nice.
Sorry, Dad.
Okay, while Hannah and I are here, can we use it real fast?
Of course you can. And then, Jack, would you mind opening that door so I can show her what the men's restroom looks like? Move, Flippy.
Oh, it's
Gotta
locked.
pull it.
Oh, okay.
These are reindeer antlers that are up on the top of this bathroom. Same ordeal as far as the sink goes, but it's nice and clean, and 3 stalls. So this is the rain plan. This is a nice place to do the rain plan if it ends up raining. So I'm gonna just kind of so here's the front of the barn. So that's where parking would be, and everybody would walk up here. And you'd have all of your chairs set up in there. You can fit about 80 chairs comfortably inside of the gathering hall. And if need be, you can put some over here because there is a roof. There's the bell. Up there. Jack, you want to ring the bell? You want to ring the bell? So after the ceremony's over, it's right there. No, just pull it. There you go. So we can ring the bell after they're married. So you would come in this way. Obviously this whole room gets cleared out. So everything that's sitting in here on the ground would be moved out. But this is a nice little area to have your ceremony. And then you would get married over there by those, if you want to go stand over there, Jack, under that overhang for me so that she can see where all of that would take place.
Right here?
Keep going back. Keep going. Keep going right there. Oh, too far. All right, that's good. So in that general area is where you would have where you and Ronnie would be standing. If you guys did end up with 100 guests, you guys can put, obviously all this stuff gets moved, but you could have more chairs here and then more chairs there. That would work.